Hello, everybody. We're live, and I'm going to be drawing here today. Going to have a slightly shorter session today, doing some drawing. So hopefully this will be kind of a nice change of pace. But I wanted to just do a simple sort of illustrative drawing of my house and have fun with sort of the creative, I don't know, just something illustrative. I'm not exactly sure until I start going into it, but we'll give it a try. So I'm not going to go super big, but I'm going to start with, and actually I want to draw with one of these. So let's start over. Oh, got no erasers that work. Okay, so I want to do something kind of fun. Maybe let, angles be a little bit different. Right, kind of let my lines be a little more squirrely. So is that a word? This is a erasable Prismacolor pencil. So, and these are awesome. Had a student give this to me. Okay, there's a little porch on the front here. And then there's a similar repeated shape, kinda up in here. Because it's the ceiling of the porch. And then that goes up to I think it's got a separate peak, like right here-ish. So we're going to come down and come down. There is like a little, I'm going to exaggerate that. It's not a chimney. It's just one of those heat things. Make it look a little bigger. So you can see how I'm like the angles are a little more, I don't know, cutesy, I guess. Not super angular and straight, but that's kind of what I'm going for. Okay, then the porch has they're kind of right on the edge here, which I don't know if I'm gonna keep it that way for this project. And then I'm gonna do the railing on either side and mailbox. Okay, then I want to put, there's a window on either side. Put a nice window there. And a nice window on this side of the same size, pretty much. Kind of like that. Again, the angles are kind of fun and different. And let's see here. Windows do have, actually this technically is a smaller window here, and then this is a 3-piece window. I want to capture some of that character of the house inside this little sketch. Then the sides of the house can come in. I'm gonna raise this up just a little bit so that I can readjust my arm. I might even, this is when board games are really helpful. My husband plays board games, so we have a lot of board games around. Okay, that's better. Side of the house, it's gonna be kind of like that. I know it's hard to know if like things are centered on this house or not, but we're gonna put another. This probably had a little bit more space, but I kind of like the cutesy, the small look to it because it's a small house. So I think that's kind of what we're going for the edges. Then the porch kind of goes like that. So these, lines won't go down quite that far. And then the angle. So obviously I'm copying some realistic perspective, like 1 point happening here. But the edges, it's almost more like 3-point perspective. Then, I can't really see this line. This is going to go over, and this will go over to be where the what do you call it? Water, whatever. The ducts, the where water drains. I cannot think of it. Okay. That off the side. Then you can actually see the real, like the roof. So this is where I can have a little fun and go a little higher than I normally would. Like the house doesn't look that pointy, but it's got kind of a cute factor to it. Again, exaggerating certain parts. And let's see here. Got a little flower bed thing here with a rose bush that I could accentuate later. And I've got some sort of tree thing here, which blooms beautiful purple flowers, which are my favorite. The backyard has lilacs in it. It's been a great house. This is when we can add a little bit of entryway here, a little 1-point perspective again. Let's see, what else do I want to add? Technically, we have a fence around our yard. I don't know if I want to go into that though. Do I put it like here and just sort of hint at it a little bit as it comes around? Sure, maybe I'll do a little bit of that. As it goes behind the house on the side here. And it's technically both sides, and it won't be the focus, but it can be light enough that I can kind of get the gist of it. It doesn't actually go back this way. So that's probably about right. I might put the big tree kind of in there. We've got this ring of whatever bricks and things around the tree, which we added. And we're going to add in the big tree here. I didn't get a picture of it, so I'm going to kind of just make it up. Make the bricks look bigger. Again, I'm just kind of deciding like where some of that change can happen. Make it look cutesy. And then even though it's winter right now, I'm going to do a full tree. Again, kind of just hinting at it because I don't want to, I want the house to be the focus. So wispy lines, kind of like that. You might not be able to see it very well, but it's there. Oop. Something kind of like that. Okay, so now let's see. I've got the basic sketch. I want to have a little fun with some color. I thought about doing watercolor, but I didn't want to get out the paint stuff today. So we're doing colored pencil. Actually, these are watercolor pencils. Ha! I could do a little bit of both. But I just want to hint at a few things in color. And then I might dig out a pen and maybe outline a few things with pen. But we got little bricks. I think the house is technically brick, but then it's got siding over it. So like you get little brick things showing up here. And then I might kind of hint at roof shingles a little bit too up in here. Sure, we'll do a little guy, a little bit of orange down in here too. I might go hunt down a brush and just glaze that a little bit. Sorry, I had to set this down because I'm switching between colors a little bit here. I'll lift it up in a moment. I'm losing the edge, so I'm gonna have to define that more. I don't know if I want to define it this way, but we're going at it. I guess we're doing that. A little bit of a purpley color in the roof. It'd be kind of fun. Okay, now the house itself is kind of a yellowy tan, I guess, but we're gonna do a combo of, oop, that's not sharpened, peach and yellow together to kind of give it a little bit of that coloring. I'm not going to do it everywhere because I don't really need to. I just want to kind of hint at, and actually what's really going to make this is if in the light's coming from this way, so I could enhance shadows and stuff, which I think would look really cool. So let me set this down to just power through the light here. Again, keeping it rough. I want to keep it rough. I don't want it to be perfect. I'm going to add a little bit of yellow. Ooh, not too much. I don't want it to look yellow. Ooh. Might have been a little much, but you know. And actually, I'll put that same cream elsewhere, but then I'm going to put in a value color on top to hint at that. I think maybe this brown might work. Let's see here. And a little bit on this side, but then as it comes down, we see the siding, so hinting at that. I think this could go a little darker in here. Technically, the door, you know, is dark. I might add in some purples and stuff to that to just deepen that a little bit. Underneath can be lighter. I'm going to want to hunt down a pen of some kind. One second. Let's fill in the windows a little bit here. Maybe some purple. I think the purple is going to deepen those windows and the door a little bit more. You know, going for simple, but fun. You know, it's fun to just like whip something out that means something to you. We've got the little sign for our address is up above here. I think this thing that I drew earlier could just be enhanced with some darker value. And I'm actually really liking the purple as the undertone. So I'm going to set it down for a second. I'm going to work, tip you guys down so you can see. Work on the ironwork stuff here. I might not even need a pen if I like the way the purple is looking. I'm just going to stick with the purple. Across the top, to the tops of the railing thing here. Whirly. Again, I use that word. I don't know if it's a word. And then these have swirls down them. actually do some cool stuff. The tree is kind of shaded. There's a dramatic shadow coming from the tree. And if I did that in purple across the path here, that's going to look cool. And then back in here can be pretty shaded too. And then I can pop in some greens for grasses, even though it's, again, winter at the moment. We're going to make it summer. And then back in here can be pretty shaded too. And then I can pop in some greens for grasses, even though it's, again, winter at the moment. We're going to make it summer. Because everything looks better when it's green, right? Again, the tree's not so much the focus, so I don't want to go too crazy, especially with values. So I want to keep it light. The house is my focus. Let's see. Greens again. I'm going to hint at those in the grasses blue. I'm going to make it more vibrant closer to the house. And then as it comes out from the house, I'll just fade it. That looks nice, right? Very summery. Now we're just gonna fade this. I could do something cool, like kind of go into some cross hatching. Yeah, that would be awesome. Just something to kind of make that blend more intentional. But yeah, I'm liking that. That looks cool. Right? Okay. Actually, there's the purple. We'll do the same thing with the purple as it comes out towards the edges. Because again, we don't want that to overtake the picture too much. Oh, this thing is, that's correct. Well, it's kind of a blue-gray. Let me put this down as a value on this bush thing. And then let's put yellow on top and see what happens. Ooh. Okay? It's okay. Let's see, a little bit of value here. Value in general on the wall here, just giving it a little bit of something. And then we've got some blue. We're gonna put some blues. I'm getting a little bit of smudgies up here. But let's put a little blue in the sky. And I might, yeah, just maybe right away do cross hatching. It's far enough away that it doesn't have to be the focus. now I want a little bit in the tree, and then I'm debating whether I like hint a little more at the fence along the border or not, but that's it so far. I do have a little bit of a gray, and that might be good to put down here just a little bit, and then maybe the cream color to warm it up. So when you have like, sunlight hitting things, it's going to really warm up those surfaces. Okay, so a little bit in the grass or the tree here, which again, it's probably going to be more crosshatchy because I want it to be hinted at. Sorry, moving the table. I don't want it to go too far out because I don't want to bring attention to any part of that. Up in here, it just can be very, very subtle, which is why I'm liking this cross-hatching. Keep it simple. And my tree could have a little bit more, browns happening in here. And do I have a different peach? I've got an orange. Maybe I put just a little bit of that in the trunk to kind of warm up those things just a bit. And then do a little cross hatching. Kind of like that. I think these lines are a little dramatic up in here, so we're gonna calm that down. A few more lines. Something of the sort. I might want to, on the grass down in here, because it's the light is hitting it, I'm just going to put a little sparkle by putting a little bit of yellow just on that grass. Maybe across the path just a little bit. I just want this to look really warm and welcoming. And then same with over in here, just this glow of warmth on the house. Okay, so now I need to debate about the fence. I feel like it needs a little something. I think it's going to finish it off nicely. So that'll be my last thing. And I'm going to just really, really hint at it. So wispy, very wispy lines. And technically it's a chain link fence, and so that could be easy because it will kind of blend into the cross hatching a little bit more. And we'll just go the opposite way. Skip a few sections so it doesn't look too consistent. There's little things up here. This technically is a fence, like a gate, but I want it to be welcoming, so I'm opening the gate. And then something like that. How does that look? I think that just finishes it off. I might put a little bit of warmth down in front here. to make that look a little welcoming. A little bit of yellow just to be like, oh yeah, I want to walk down into that house. Just a few spots of wanting to enhance a few things. Put in a little pink into the roof. Keep it colorful and exciting. Something like that. Okay, I like it a lot actually. A little bit of cool down in the shadow. I'll just help push things back a little bit. If there's just a little bit of that in the shading. Something of that sort. Like so. I might, let's see, do I have a dark pencil? I'm gonna just put address on there. Like that. I think we're gonna call it good. So there we go. Sign it. Always sign your work. And it is 1/24/2020. There we go. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have an awesome weekend. Bye.